In this video, you will find 10 interesting facts about armies around the world. American Army. The army is older than the country. Technically, the United States has had an army for a year longer than it's been a country. It is one of the oldest and longest lasting institutions. Noting that in USA, the military budget is the second largest item in the federal budget after Social Security. Russian Red Army. The Red Army was the army and air force of the former Soviet Union. The color red in the Red Army is a reference to the fact that red was the color of the workers' movement and symbolized the blood being shed in the fight against capitalization oppression. French Army. The French Army was the first to use camouflage in 1915. Camouflage comes from the French verb meaning to make up for the stage. Guns and vehicles were painted by artists called camoufleurs. German Army. The German Army is adjusted to the rank structure of NATO. Unlike its predecessors, the modern German Army does not use the rank of Colonel General. The highest rank for an army officer is Lieutenant General. The rank of Full General is reserved for the Armed Forces Chief or staff or officers serving as NATO officers. Chinese Army. Chinese military has more men than any other military. China has 2.3 million people actively engaged in the military. Their missile can knock out satellites. China is, however, tweaking its training programs and giving the enemies enough reason to fear. Japanese Army. Japan's military is equipped with advanced and costly combat gear, but Japan's military, known as Self-Defense Forces (SDF), is untested in battle as the country has not engaged in armed conflict since its defeat in World War II. Egyptian Army. The Egyptian Ground Forces is the largest service branch within the Egyptian Army. The Egyptian Army utilizes a British-style ceremonial outfit with desert camouflage implemented in 2012. The Airborne, Thunderbolt, and Republican Guard units each utilize their own camouflaged uniforms. Indian Army. The Indian Army controls the highest battlefield in the world, the Siachen Glacier, which is 5,000 meters above sea level. They have also a horse cavalry regiment, one of the last three remaining in the world. British Army. The British Army is supported by the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force. In 2005, the Ministry of Defense issued soldiers special antimicrobial underwear that can be worn up to 3 months at a time without needing a Lebanese Army. Not only does the Lebanese Army enjoy the respect and love of the Lebanese people for its noble mission of serving and protecting the nation, but also for remaining the neutral, truly patriotic institution throughout Lebanon's ordeals over the decades. The Lebanese Air Force has modified several helicopters to permit the carrying of dumb bombs in order to use them in their battles against terrorists. Usually, helicopters cannot bomb in this method as compared to ground attack aircraft. But it was a historical moment at which helicopters were used in such a way. Honesty, sacrifice, loyalty, and pride.